What is up everyone, this is Barven here and today we are jumping into another set of GBL Great League using the setup you can see on the left with Altaria in the lead, Azumarill as the save swap and my Alolan Marowak as the playmaker. Going straight up against the rank 9 the first game, gonna probably be rough, and I'm up against a MEW. Okay, so MEW in the lead, you never know what he can throw at you, and I'm usually very curious or I don't want to expand a shield when I don't know what he's throwing at me. But it's an Ice Beam and he one-shots my Altaria. So, not the best start in a game. Maybe MEW users do run Ice Beam a lot, so that's something I would need to check out. And he has Grass Knot, so my lead and my save swap is weak to both his charge moves. So yeah, this is a really rough game. He uses a shield on the Hydro Pump, he got another Grass Knot. I'm using a shield now, probably to get some energy at least, hopefully bring the MEW down. Yeah, not sure if I was able to overfarm there, but he shouldn't shield his Ice Beam at least now. Alright, so 2-2, even in shields, but my Azumarill goes down and my Alolan Marowak is up against a Haunter. This is a fiesta. They both hit each other for a lot. Both Shadow Ball and Bone Club hits Haunter for super effective, but his fast moves and both his charge moves hits Marowak for super effective as well. So he decides to swap. Interesting. He probably already got this game because Wish Cash is resisting the fire spins, and his fast charging move, if I can say that, like the charge move he gets first too, is also super effective. That is the Mud Bomb. So yeah, really rough game. Very interesting lead from my opponent with a MEW. I can understand he's rank 9. He's probably throwing a lot of people off using that pick. MEW is just such a big investment though. It's not that easy to... You really need the rare candies, and it's a legendary, so the extra charge move is... Yeah, it's a lot of dust. Okay, so my opponent swaps into a Skarmory, and at least here I know what to do because my fire spins hits him for super effective. The Sky Attack is neutral, but Alolan Marowak isn't that tanky, so I'd rather have him healthy going into the next matchup. He shields the Shadow Ball, which is maybe not great for me. I might as well throw Bone Club there, but yeah, he called my bluff and now I had to tank another Sky Attack, which brings me low because I want to keep the shield for the next one that comes out. Okay, it's an Azumarill and he fast charged me down. Another rough game, man. Azumarill mirror matches. I'm pretty much weak to Azumarill running this team because I'm not running Play Rough. Alright, there was a messenger notification, sorry about that. So if the other Azumarill runs Play Rough, I'm not in a good spot. It looks like he doesn't, and he swaps into the Tropius, and then I can just throw in my Altaria. So I'm not sure that was the smartest move of him. Because I could swap, and I swapped from Altaria pretty early on. And he doesn't have any shield, and I'm getting to the Sky Attack, so this game is looking a bit better at least. Yeah, this game is definitely not over. He has his Ice Beam shielded up. I do have a Sky Attack. And I believe my Azumarill is pretty healthy and has some stored energy. And since he's out of shields, I should be able to... Oh, okay, he surrenders. Yeah. Good game. So 1-1 so far. Jumping into the next game versus Guimolodor. Some of these names are really hard to pronounce. Alright, Meganium lead. I really like a Meganium myself. I don't have a Chikorita that's good enough to evolve, and obviously Frenzy Plant is a community day move, but at least my Altaria beats the Meganium, so I swap in my Azumarill because I don't want my Marowak against the Azumarill, and I don't want my Azumarill against the Meganium. So if the other Azumarill again is running Play Rough, I might lose this particular matchup. But depending on what he has as the last pick, I should be pretty good anyway. I'm not going to shield this. No. He's also running Hydro Pump, so we're both probably just letting our Azumarills go. So we're both enraged in Ice Beam. I actually tried to swap probably to my Marowak there to soak that short move and get ahead of energy. Throwing in my Altaria using the Sky Attack. Oh, okay, he shield, so that was worth. If he wouldn't have shielded that one, it was a questionable decision for me, I believe. Again, I'm rank 8, approaching rank 9, so I am not the best trainer around. If you have any input of how I can build my team or what I could have done better this game, I'd love to hear it. So, throwing a Shadow Ball against Meganium. He doesn't shield, so I tested him a bit, and that should close the game. Yeah, he has a Registeel, and I have a shield on my Marowak, so this should work out pretty good for me. I also have the Altaria in the back, who I could try to save or to sack swap onto his next charge move, just to be sure. He shields the Bone Club, so now I just need to get to a Shadow Ball. Oh, this guy also surrenders. Alright. 2-1 in this set. Interesting matchups. It's a lottery sometimes, but I mean, it's the same for everyone. With what leads you gain, and I pretty much had an answer for his entire team. Vigoroth. So I've seen this pick a lot more now that I'm about 2.3k or approaching 2.4. He's running counter, which doesn't hit me for a lot, but he sure charges these body slams really fast. So he decides to swap, and then I decide to swap. And it's a Hypno, so like the MEW, you never know what he's running. He has a lot of options. I am afraid of the Shadow Ball, so I shield, and it's an Ice Beam, so good play by him. And he shields my Shadow Ball. So yeah, this particular matchup is probably what decides the game, because the others are pretty straightforward. Okay, I managed to shield his Shadow Ball, that's good. Let's see what I throw. I throw another Shadow Ball. Because it's very dependent on who shields what charge move. Alright, I bring him down. I have no use for my Marowak anymore. I overcharged there, but maybe I thought I could get to the Shadow Ball, but... Oh, and a swap. And get to the Sky Attack. Now he's gonna be able to choose the matchup though, so let's see if he stays in. He does. I mean, my Marowak is pretty much useless right now. It's a Deoxys. He's gonna hit me with a Rock Slide, and that is super effective to Altaria, so he might not even need to throw a charge move here. Oh, I'm so close to another Sky Attack. And this is probably a Thunder Shock, Thunder Bolt, right? He doesn't hit me for that hard. Azumarill is pretty tanky. And there's a lot of lag. The lag has been better the last few days. I remember by the beginning of May it was really rough. I saw a lot of people on Twitter complaining, and I had some lag too. But it's a lot better now, so I can't really complain. Body slammed. by the Vigoroth, gets another body slam. Wow, this got really tight. If I would look, yeah, I'm losing this. Oh no, it's an even one. Okay. I probably shouldn't have swapped out my Marowak when he was that low, because then I didn't get to choose the matchup. I gave him the option to do that. And that probably would have won the game. I don't know what you guys think. If you're more knowledgeable than me, I'd love to hear your points. Altaria mirrors are hard because we don't both hit each other for super effective. I've noticed that my opponents go straight sky attack, which might be correct. I always test them with a, what's it called, Dragon Pulse, yeah. And he shields that too, which is bad because he has more energy than me and he won the lead. He's down a shield though. And hopefully my Azumarill will just be able to farm this down and be ahead on energy on the next. That's also hard sometimes. I mean, from my end, when you win the lead and your opponent put in their second Pokemon, should you sacrifice your swap advantage or should you let your lead go? It's also an interesting mechanic. That's what makes this kind of battles fun, I think, but never know what the right decision is. I swapped on the charge move there. I actually think that was on purpose, so pretty good play by me. I might still lose this game because he got a what's it called? The dark grass dude? Man, I forgot his name now. Shiftry, right? Which is scary. And I don't shield the Hydro Pump. And I'm not able to farm any energy. I do have a shield left. But this Shiftry... Maybe Shiftrys are supposed to run, I believe, Snarl as the dark move, so he doesn't hit me for super effective. And I get to the Ice Beam. Yeah, oh okay, that was a really close game. Some lessons to take from that game for sure. So, was this the last game? Yeah, it was. Okay. Alright, so I go 3-2. Going up to 3.3k. A bit over that. Decent. A few days left of Season 1. Season 2 starts on Monday. Still grinding it out. Might not be possible to reach rank 9, but I'll do my best. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.